Hey there, everybody, and welcome to a new game to the channel. This time we're checking out Grounded 2. Grounded is a massive survival series that, man, it was a ton of fun when the original came out, and Grounded 2 is now out in early access. If you don't know what this game is, well, it's a survival sandbox crafting game based on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and it's a ton of fun. If you haven't played the first one, I highly suggest going to check it out. It is very, very good. But now they've released the second one out in early access, and it is one of these games that me and my friends, we really enjoyed playing the first one. It's just a ton of fun. Great survival craft box, and if that interests you at all, then like I said, I highly suggest you take a look. I'll have the link for Steam down below, and you can also find it on Game Pass on Xbox. This, like I said, it is in early access, so this is a early build of the game. There will be bugs, there will be crashes, there will be other things. No pun intended with the bugs part. But otherwise, all the information I've provided is down below. I'm going to jump in. This is going to be, I don't know what kind of series this is going to be. If you do enjoy the content, please let me know down below. Leave me a like, comment, etc. It lets me know your feedback and whether you want to see more of it or not. Otherwise, we're going to be doing a single player game, or we're going to be checking out what the game has to offer. If you want to see more of it, I will gladly make more of it. Otherwise, we're going to do kind of what I normally do on the channel with early access games. We'll take an early look at it, see how it is, and then we may check out some future updates in the future. So let's go ahead and click new game here. I'm going to say we're going to play on medium survival difficulty, moderate stress level, manage thirst, hunger, health, and stamina while you fight to survive. So we're going to play as the game intended. Let's see. Whoa. The most punishing way to live the tiny life. Bugs are tougher, vitals are hard to keep filled, and everything breaks faster. We're going to do medium difficulty because I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to do first person mode just because that is what I am used to. And I'm going to play with Hoops here because this is the character I used to play the first one.
In the house, ready to dunk, baby.
And they all have their little dialogue. So we're going to play Hoops. And Park World name, I'm just going to call this YouTube like I normally do. So welcome to the YouTube park. And then we're going to jump in and hopefully check out the cutscene. I did have this game crash. I was testing it earlier, but looks like we're good.
You can't run from me, you foul beast. No! With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything.
I love it, man.
Microwavable hot dog dinner. No family, no friends, no problems.
You've heard about the cool changes going on at Ominent, but have you seen our new headquarters? It's transparent, just like our new guidelines for involuntary experiments. No more teenagers. We're also
Really, I don't believe you.
Brook Hollow Park. Just felt like doing something nice.
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow
Oh,
Park.
I'm sorry, what?
Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully, inventor of the revolutionary spacer shrinking technology, when an explosion erupted. The park has been evacuated and sealed off by Ominent. We've received footage from the aftermath of the explosion, which appears to show Dr. Tully assassinating Burgle.
Oh, okay. No, not Burgle. Don't do that to him.
Best known for grilling hamburgers and saving the lives of the 4 teenagers. The motivation for the beheading is unknown.
I like how they're saying like beheading and all that. Oh no. And here it is, the new world for us to explore. Man, that was quite the cutscene. I just love the 80s vibe, man. Like I was born in the 90s, but like the He-Man reference and just I still knew a little bit about like, you know, a little bit of 80s stuff. So like it still has some nostalgic value. But the new world we're going to be exploring. Oh, it's so exciting. The backyard was a ton of fun, but now we're in a whole park and there's a spider. So yeah, if you have a phobia of spiders, might not be the game for you, but they do have an accessibility option to where you can turn that off. Oh, that's okay. That's gonna be something else to fight. All right. Well, now that we have giant scorpions. All right, so here we are. We've been kidnapped again.
Did I get run over by a
Drunk against our will.
I can't
Explore
remember
surroundings.
anything. Oh no. No.
And I'm pretty sure they're
Ominent
using
better
kids
not
against their
have
will
pulled
at this
the same
point.
trick again, or I swear to God.
I think she might have lied in her speech, but you know, that's just me. All right, so here we are. We're in the new world. I will go ahead and say, we'll preface, as my testing has gone on, There is some performance issues with this game. I'm going to go and say that now early. I'm running a 3090 Ti with a 13900K CPU, and I have to run this game at medium settings at 1440p. I'm running at medium settings, and I'm getting about 100 frames a second in this room. So I just want to go and make you aware, if you have a lower end system,
I knew it. I got miniaturized again.
you might struggle. But look at that, man. There it is.
Right.
And there's a giant cockroach.
Jog my memory.
Oh boy. Oh man, look at this. All right, but yeah, I wanted to go and put that disclaimer out for you guys just in case.
Nasty.
If you want to
roach.
let the game cook a little bit, I'd highly suggest it. And if that performance is going to be a hindrance for you. Otherwise, we're going to go and try and play it a little bit. Go and check it out.
Why would
See what we
Ominous
have
build
here.
a tiny surveillance room in the park?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe
I
to
wanna
spy
give
on
that
people.
entire company a swirly.
You do that, Hoops. You do that. I don't know. I tend to like Hoops' dialogue, so that's why I picked her. Hopefully it'll be the same as in this game as it was in the previous. Got a giant Coke can right there. Giant quarter. That is a big roach. I mean, granted, I guess that's about the right size for a roach. She's doing a little butt wiggle there. There you go. She's just dancing. All right. But yeah, look at all this. And if we look, we can kind of see... You kind of see off in the distance, you kind of see the plain bit of the park that we can't access yet. So yeah, definitely early access, but that's fine. These developers are extremely good at what they do. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in here.
Hey, they got the news on TV? That's Dr. Tully. Wait.
Yep, decapitating Burgle.
He tore off Burgle's head and shrank himself down.
And I like how they
I
kept
think I
insisting it was a
followed him here to get
beheading.
Burgle's head back.
I hope Burgle's okay. Burgle was a good character. All right, let's go ahead and jump over here. Very good. Something making noises. I don't know what that was. All right, good stuff. Okay, what do we got here? Crouch. And I did go ahead and change some of my my controls around because I did get to this part in the game. I skipped the cutscenes just because I wanted to react to it for you guys. We don't have our Scab 2K scanner. Ooh, we get an upgrade to our Scab scanner. All right, very good. Level 10. So this is a pretty big facility. Let's go in here. Pneumatic transit system. Jump in there. All right. Don't know where we're going.
Your Scabby 2K.
Scabby 2K. All right, what do we have? Here it is. Welcome to the park program. Acquire Scabby 2K.
Step up. Please keep your arms still as the Scabby 2K's microneedles connect to your blood vessels.
Oh, is that all? Okay.
I'm Sloan Beaumont, your new boss. I'm so glad to welcome you to the Omnid Park training
I'm sure you are,
program.
Sloan.
Located here in scenic and dangerous Brook Hollow Park. You are
Okay.
now tiny, but well equipped.
A little bit of an upgrade from our previous one,
Definitely bites harder than the old model.
but it's also a lot fancier. I
can't
think the old
believe
model
I'm
was
letting Ominous
kind of like
tag me again.
what's it called? A Pit Boy from Fallout? Oh, and then we have the like little outdoors kind of underground area. Little roaches running around. All right, so let's check our map out here. Here's our new Scabby 2AK interface. And you can normally tell what they're going to do in terms of expansion. They'll probably, I don't know if they'll actually do something here, but anything out here that's around this border will most likely be map in the future. So you can see how big of a world we're going to get here. So we have the ice cream cart, we have the entrance, we have the snack bar front. So I guess this facility's in a snack bar. We have the picnic table, we have the Pine Hill. Ooh, I'm kind of excited about that one. We have the fire pit, grass games, if I haven't mentioned that one, and then finally the statue. And then most likely all of this area will be added later on. So this is our new interface. It's a Q&E interface, kind of think like the old one, but it's in a like dial menu, and I really, really like this. Very good, well done interface here. So let's take a look at what we got. So we have the Do It for Burgle, this is our quest menu. We have our raw science. We've got our map, of course, our inventory, oops. Got our equipable slots. We have a trinket. I don't remember a trinket being in the other game, but maybe I'm wrong. Then we have, of course, our resources. Or actually, is this our resources? I guess so. We can kind of see what we can make out of it. So we have our basic resources. We have our mutation loadout. So mutations like our skills. This game allows you to have kind of your own loadout, which is really, really cool. So you can be stealthy, you can be a tank, you can be a mage if you really want to. Whittle Wizard. Whittle Wizard was not in the original game initially of early access, and then it came out in 1.0. We have a Blade Master, we have a Sharpshooter, we have an Assassin, we have a Javelineer, a Smasher, and Little Fist. Oh man, we have to decide what we want to go to, but I don't know. If you guys have an idea of like what you may want to see, and we have different loadouts as well, so if you guys want to see me play a certain way, let me know. I'm interested in all these. And then finally, we have our Milk Molars. We can usually acquire like perks this way, but we can see here max health, max stamina, hunger, thirst, drain, healing, max active mutation. So, all right, that's enough of the menu. Let's go and keep moving on. Can I go back up? No, dang. Okay, I was wanting to use our little system up there, but I guess not. All right, so we have a Scabby 2K scanner. Hold to use. All right, come on, Sapes, read. There you go. Perfect. What do we got coming up next? Go check the store. All right. Got some, it's like dialogue options.
We're doing cutting-edge research, not just in Brook Hollow Park, but underneath it. The park project takes a use every part of the buffalo approach to the park.
Really? Okay. So we have our recordings now. Our cassette tapes.
Park, you think of children playing, a family picnic. But at your new size, the park is actually very dangerous. Be careful.
So I wonder if she knew, like, I wonder if she kidnapped us and put us into this, like, project, just because I guess we were so successful the first time. Got some more surveillance cameras. Brook Hollow City Park Project. Okay. So what's the plan here?
Take inspiration from our Employees of the Month.
Uh-huh.
We honor their memory by working hard to make the world less awful.
If found, so missing. All right. Employee of the Month, he looks like he's been scarred for life. 607. I'm assuming hopefully this was in, oh wait, no, is this their, no, surely this is not how long they lived. So 20 years? Okay. No, this is how long they lived. She's still alive technically. We're all science research, okay. Got a little scanner left coming up.
2K detected a resource analyzer. You'll find one of these at every ranger outpost in the park.
So just like previously in the games, we can scan resources and get information on them. Crossword puzzle, what do we have here? Can't really tell, what is this? Can't zoom in, all right, it's fine. All right, let's go see what's next. Okay, so we found a locker room here, not much going on in here. A belt, got some armor and gear. Looks like some of them was in here at some point. Some dirt in here. All right, so here's what we just looked at. I'm gonna grab these resources. Rock, stem, pebblet.
Learn? I could have made the all-star team for crafting.
I was about to say, I think we're pretty good at that, but
Now
you know
I'm
what? We'll do a refresher.
flashbacks to Dr. Tully's yard.
Oh, these poor kids haven't lived through this twice, man. All right, let's grab all of this. Hello, Sap, how are you? I think we've grabbed everything we want to. I'm gonna grab an extra resources because normally we're gonna have to probably craft something. I mean, it is the crafting tutorial, it sounds like. Grab some of these stems here. Sprigs. Nice. All right, so let's go check out this research here. All right, so what this research is just like in the previous game, you're able to research any kind of resource you find. We hit analyze, and we're gonna find out what we can make with it. So, got a common, raw science, excellent. So sprig bow, a trail marker, roasting spit, and plant fiber. Go and get our brain power up, very good. Got a pebblet, go and analyze that. Go and skip that. Pebblet spear, okay. Got some more brain power going on. Not sure what the brain power is gonna do for us. I think that might be get our skill points.
You will need a weapon for the next part of the training.
Okay.
You may use it against hostile creatures, but
Root up a fiber
never
bandage.
against your fellow employees.
Sure. All right, so I guess you're gonna put us up against some bugs. Good test, good test. And then finally we have some sap, and we have a torch, eye patch, and plant lamp. All right, so we'll continue on that. Get some brain power. Awesome. All right, so handcraft a pebblet spear. We have one over here. We need to make some crude rope, so we can do that. Make a pebblet spear. Very good. Can't make a glow stick yet. Can we make a bow? Where's our crafting menu? So we can see our weapons here. We can make a sprig bow. We need some gnat fuzz though, which we don't have. Okay, I'm always partial to a bow, but I guess I'll deal with it. So an eye patch, whether it's for an injury or strategy or just plain fashion, this eye patch will do the job. It gives us attack damage and damages down. You know what? I kind of want one. Yeah, give me an eye patch. Hang on, let's see here. Let's go. I think we needed these or these to make the rope. Yeah, so let's make one more rope. I also like the new arm, the little arm thing we got there, the scabby. So eye patch, make that. Oh, but we need a crafting bench. We can't just make it here in our hands. Yeah, so Z is our any hand crafting. Okay, so we need a crafting bench. All right, all right. Fine, fine.
You are now legally armed and potentially dangerous.
I guess it wasn't gonna let me through that door, but
show you
I equipped the
potential.
spear and it just kind of went on from there. All right. All right.
Ready? Press the button to receive an opponent.
Receive an
Your
opponent.
combat skills will be evaluated by a panel of experts.
Okay, you can block attacks with your weapon.
Bring it on,
Time is just
Alden.
right and you get a perfect block. All right, yep, just like the first game. So, yep, there's our mites. Whoa, geez, okay, we're going right into it. And somehow I clicked off my screen there, so the sound probably cut out, but it's fine. The perfect block, there we go, nice. Perfect. Good stuff.
Good.
Give me that, and give me that.
Performance was rated
Oh, come on.
Stay
Give me some
calm.
kind of number.
An error was detected in the training module. Now calling a network technician.
Okay.
I'll never catch up to Dr. Tully at
Your
this
phone
rate.
ringing. It's up
Is that
there.
technician calling in?
Can't go that way. Also, there's like a smaller door here. Interesting. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a small door like that in this game. What else do we have in here? Got some drawings. Bug brain surgery. Uh-oh. Oh, were they like taking brains out of bugs and putting it in another bug? I guess so, to make them friendly. Huh. Interesting. I don't know how, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't really know. Ethical, that is. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. But you know, we're gonna keep moving on. Go answer this phone up here. Incoming transmission. Oh, Virgo's alive! I'm so glad Burgle's alive. Okay. We're gonna get you, Burgle.
You don't get a phone call?
Oh. Okay.
Holy crap, that was Burgle. Who was that with him? An ominous.
I wonder if it was the girl that we saw.
I'll have to deal with her first if I want to save Burgle.
The researcher. I bet that was her. All right, so let's go and jump through the window. Probably not cut ourselves on that. Okay. Through this door. Door number 2, 3,
Now you're
4.
park-worthy. Time to step out into the wild.
All right, so here we
To
are.
complete the training, get your Omni tool at the Ranger Outpost.
Look at this. Okay, so we're
Omni tool
under.
Sounds like it does everything.
Oh, is
I want
that
one.
is that like a pneumatic tube like that we went through, or is that a drain? I think that's a drain. Oh man, I'm excited. Oh, there's snails. There's the weevils. I keep clicking off my screen because for some reason the borderless full screen is not like actual full screen that locks my mouse to my screen. That's fine. I'm gonna try not to do that as often as possible. Look some of these mushrooms here. Oh, good stuff. Oh, there's the gnats. Okay, so we want the gnats for the bow. Ooh,
An
we see an aphid.
I almost forgot about
All right,
that.
little buddy, I need you for
Scaredy cats of
health.
The grass jungle.
There we go. All right, he exploded. The raw aphid meat, we need that for our health and hunger. You know, even if I'm playing on medium setting, that's still a beautiful game, man. All right.
Dirt's getting kicked
Oh, there's
up.
something in there, too.
There must be a grub nearby.
All right, I'm not gonna go too crazy,
Living underground is for cowards.
because if I go too crazy, I'm gonna get lost and distracted, and we don't need to do that. So let's go towards our objective. I'm gonna get these gnats first. I think the gnats attack us, if I remember correctly. Or they just kind of mind their own business. Can I reach them? There we go.
Oddly
Excellent.
satisfying to dunk a gnat through a basketball hoop.
Okay, so we got some gnat fuzz.
Unkind.
Can I get the next one?
Satisfying.
Yes, please. Come here, you. Come here, you. Ah, nope. All right. What about the next one? Oh, I think that spear has a little more reach than I think it does, but it's fine. Don't know if we want to drink that water. We're going to leave that alone. Does it say nasty water? Yeah, let's avoid that. All right, so let's go to the star over here. Check out what we have. I just love the scale and all of this game. It's unique to the extent of like, you know, you're shrunk down to a tiny size.
The edge of a straight razor.
Oh man. And there's the statue of Burgle and Dr. Tully. And you can see the leaves moving in the background, or the blades of grass because of how big a bug is. So like the ladybug was moving that around. You can see an aphid over there sitting on that. I'm just gonna sit here and admire this for a second. There's something in the air right there. I think that's a frozen bird because the game's not rendering it. Could be wrong, but. All right, so what does the snail do? I don't think I remember the snails in the other game. Go ahead and see what you were about. Baby garden snail. Hey, buddy. Oh. Why you gotta hide? Okay, I understand. Let you do your thing. Can I jump over here? Is that a thing I can do? I see some raw science. Can I reach up? I think I can jump that high. Ooh, wait, actually, hang on, parkour. There we go. Excellent. Good stuff. And I know some of you were actually wanting me to play Subnautica. I think there were some suggestions for that. And it's been a while since I played some. What is that thing? Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I might do Subnautica on here, but I feel like this is also a great game for like my survival enthusiasts on the channel.
You'll be flying one day, Mr. Caterpillar.
Is that what a caterpillar actually looks like? Oh, what is on you? Hey, buddy. You don't seem aggressive at all, and I'm already getting distracted by climbing these leaves, but, you know, I just kind of want to see what's up here. I hear something. Gotta see, man. All right, so I'm gonna keep climbing up here and see what we can find. Okay, well, I fell, and I don't think I can make it up there yet, so we're just gonna ignore that. There's a ladybug.
Look at the caboose on that thing.
The caboose, yes. Quite the caboose. All right. So I'm not gonna go crazy with my exploration just yet. I mean, I know that's what this game is about, but I want to go to the objectives too. That's how we progress in the game. That's how we get to the base building, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and do that. I might get distracted along the way, but I don't know. We'll see. Because I don't want to cut too much of this game because I want you guys to explore it as well. But I also know watching every single bit of commentary and stuff like that can get kind of boring. So I want to make sure I have a fine balance between cutting and not cutting. Okay, so we made it to the lab here. Got an umbrella, a little tiki umbrella there. Ranger outpost, the snack bar. So let's go in here and check out what we got. Hopefully it's pretty safe. Ooh, what is this? An Omniax.
Not a weapon, but the next best thing. I can't wait to chop
Wait.
things up.
So do I not need to have an axe?
Transmission? Burgle again?
Wait.
I'll find a way in.
So
'cause I'm
before-
unstoppable.
Oh, we have permanent upgrades to this now. Interesting. So these don't, I'm assuming these don't break anymore. Oh, that's such a nice change. So yeah, we have the Omniax, and then we can make the Omni Hammer for research. But they don't break, I don't think. Maybe. I could be wrong, but I don't think they break. Let me check my inventory real quick. So let's check our inventory. I accidentally hit third person mode. I'm not sure how we go. How do I get back out of here? Nope, that's 3. That's, oh, nope. Nope, what I hit. T? Nope. The answer was U. I hit U. All right. Let's go and grab some of these resources. Perfect. Pistol needles. Good, good. Grab all that. Nope. There we go. Cool. What is it? What does your poster say? Practical technologies. Oh, I'm sure practical is y'all's middle name.
This door isn't doing me any favors.
Okay.
Better find another way.
So how do I use the axe out of curiosity? I couldn't find it in my equipables. So there's this, the wheel. That's my V button. Z is our craft.
Let's see.
X is our goggles. C is crafting. I guess we just walk up to something that's choppable and then it gets used. Okay. All right, we got to figure out how to get through this. Locked. Is there any way for me to get through here? Okay, maybe we need to find another way around. So let's go out here. Maybe we need to chop something down.
I feel
Okay.
tense. Ooh. Crafting killer weapons and armor might bring me peace.
So use your Omni tool as a chop resource or upgrade it at a ranger station to unlock its bust, dig, and repair capabilities. Okay. So yeah, we just walk up to something and use it. Oh, I love that change. Okay, that's such a good change. We don't have to worry. It doesn't take up inventory, and it doesn't seem to lose durability. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, good change. So our weapons still have durability, but that makes sense. You know, we still want to craft weapons that we want, but the Omni tools, everyone uses those. There's nothing really different about them. Okay, awesome. So refer to the survival guide for more information about how to enjoy surviving in the park. So we have our survival guide here. They're just your basic tutorials and all that. Okay, so we need to find a way to get into the lab. Map is going to help us out by kind of telling us how to get there, I think. Could be wrong, but I'm going to find a way to get there, so I'm going to search around and see if I can find me a nice little tunnel or something of the nature. Oh.
It always seems to have some skeletons stashed somewhere.
Okay. I wasn't expecting an actual dead person. That is new. Okay, let's just take your leftovers.
I
Huh.
almost feel bad smashing weevils into goo.
All right,
They've got
so...
so much personality. Like somebody's old uncle or something.
Oh, that's just the music. Okay. Are we in combat? Oh, we are in combat. Okay, I was wondering why the music changed suddenly. Let's get the mine out of the way. Perfect. And I'm going to follow this cable. We've kind of been following it since we left the lab there, and I think it's going to lead us where we want to go, so I'm just going to follow it. Got a big old ladybug, kind of the snail as well, weevils, gnats. I feel so alive. Dodge in any direction, so we can just hit dodge. I've moved it to my mouse button, so I can do that easily. It does take up a little bit of stamina, but not too much. Or you can always remap your controls, which I've already done. All right, craft and equip a torch. So we need to have a dry grass chunk. So why don't we go find that? I think there probably should be some somewhere. We do have a, looks like a mite that I hear. Where are you at? Oh no, they're just fighting, okay. I don't think I can make a torch though. We need that dry grass chunks, in which, like I said, I don't really have, so we'll be a-okay at the moment. I'm gonna go down here in this tunnel and see what's down here. Okay, it's incredibly dark, and we did have some raw science here. There's like something underground as well. Can't dig it up yet. Ooh, there is this. So we have a slime mold.
Sweet, sweet
There's a mite. I can't see where it is. I'm just gonna kind of stab in any random direction, and if there's a health bar, stab. All right, there's one down. Nope, okay, that's ground. Oh, there's tons of these guys. All right, well, I'm gonna move out of here because I think we actually can make a glow stick out of the slime stalks that we found. They're probably gonna follow us out here so we can actually fight them and see what's going on. Oh, there was a lot of them, and once again, I clicked off my screen. Okay. One suggestion to the devs, if we can go ahead and lock our mouse cursor to the window, that would be awesome. All right, so we got some Might Fuzz. So now we can look at this. Can't make a slime glow stick, which is unfortunate. Can't make that just yet. So we still need that dry grass chunk. So I'm gonna go look for one of those real quick. Actually, I can see it right over there. So I'm gonna chop one of those down and make us a torch. Okay, so we finally made us some torches. So let's go in this tunnel and actually go through and see what's going on. Because, well, we were blind in that last fight, and I actually love when I go in a cave and a torch matters. It makes a lot of sense to me. Like, we should not be able to see it too well. Let's go and grab these mice that we killed. I don't want to grab the thing that's underground. Just grab the Might Fuzz. Your army tool can't harvest this resource yet. Upgrade it at a ranger station. Okay. I don't know what I hit to proc that notification, but that's fine.
Hopping mites.
All right, some more mites. Go ahead and take them out. There we go. Surprise attack.
I could dunk on Mount Matumbo.
By an ant soldier. Okay, so we need an ant soldier. So I guess, because it was teased in the trailer for this game that you could ride the bugs and actually use them to help clear stuff. So I think that's what we're going to be using there. All right, keep going down here and see what else we can find. Okay, so just cleared out some more mites. I think we're good to go. We do have this amber, or this sap. We can't hit it yet. We need to have the hammer. We are close to the ringing, so we can actually go answer that phone call. Some more slime mold stalks. Was there anything down here? Or did I miss anything? I think, you know, let's go check. Not as well, right? You never know what you can find. All right, keeps going down. There's some clay. Don't need that yet because we can't get it anyway. Grab sap, perfect. Good, all right. So let's go ahead and get back over here. Let's answer the phone call and see where we need to go next. I'm coming. All right, hang on. Go and grab this. Ooh, the smoothies. Okay, so green machine. Hyper stamina and heals. Let's grab that. Good. I'm just gonna go for a second. We're gonna do everything else but answer the phone call. Terminal locked. All right, let's go ahead and actually do this. Maybe it's Burgle.
Oh my god, you're alive. Oh, yes.
Oh, I'm sure you're so excited that we're alive. Yeah?
Oh, I was so worried. Not killing teenagers. It's my whole thing.
Really? Because in your whole interview that we saw beforehand, you said no more sending teenagers, so I'm glad I'm alive too.
How are you feeling? Are you injured? I am so relieved.
Of course, I'm fine. This is all just pre-game warm-ups. That sounds like something Hoops would say. Hoops is a basketball player. Lucky to be alive. No thanks to you and your horrible company. I'm fine. Being tiny and killing bugs is a whole old hat for me. I'm gonna be sassy with this person. I'm lucky to be alive. No thanks to you and your horrible company.
Oh, believe me, I want nothing more than for you to stay alive.
Highly doubt. No, we need Ominent to stop existing.
Listen, I've been actually meaning to apologize in person. I am so sorry for what Director Schmechter did to you and your friends. It was evil.
Schmechter was the original bad guy, I think. So there's that. And you are. Tell me where the Burglehead is. Why were you calling?
We've just been massacred by an army of insects under the control of some person.
Wait, we've been massacred? So I'm assuming you're talking about your employees, not you. You're not small. I highly doubt you're small.
The evacuation was not perfect. One of our researchers is missing from this area.
Which we saw who that was. I saw at least one dead guy on the way here.
What? No, that can't be right. That must be one of the stranger's victims. I am so sorry that you were confronted with the specter of death at such a young age.
Yeah, that's the first time I think we've had that in this game. I don't remember that
sorry to
happening
ask, but
in
we
the
could
previous
really
game.
Use some help locating her. Hold on, I'm transferring the coordinates to your Scabby 2K.
Okay, fair enough. Will you help me find Burgle?
Absolutely. Of course I will help you in return. My team will get right on it.
So what's gonna shock me is if this person is actually legitimately gonna help us or not. Like, I mean, they're gonna help us for a little bit, but I would not be surprised if she does, like, if she's not the bad guy. I would be surprised if she's not the bad guy.
I'll unlock the Ranger Station terminal next to you. You know, you never know what you might run into out there. It might be smart. Get a few upgrades to your OmniTools hardware.
Sweet, thanks.
You can call me anytime you need my help.
Sure, talk to you soon. I don't know how to feel. I'm very conflicted right now. What is this? Can I use this? I can. Okay, so we have the science shop. Omni tool upgrades. Upgrade your Omni tool to unlock new capabilities. This is shared currency across all teams. So yeah, that's how it worked in the old game.
Forgot how tiring it was being tiny.
Okay.
How do I set up a lean-to again?
So we need to use raw science to craft these, which we can't just yet. So not a thing we can do. Science shop. Let's check out this. All right, so we can do cooking 101. We need a lot of raw science. I'm not even gonna look at this, but we can see that we have basic crafting, and then we have our cooking 101. We have the cookery, which is cool, and we have some nachos, and some meatloaf. So appetizing. And then we have our ranger challenges. Complete ranger challenges to explode park and earn raw science. I like this artwork here. Okay, anyway. Clover endeavor, harvest a clover leaf, sure. Clover hood, clover and out. Craft a clover hood. All right, so we need to find some clovers and we need to build a lean-to. Easy enough.
The ranger station can help me become mega powerful, so
Okay.
I'm into it.
So we already found the ranger stations. I thought we had a research. Did we not? Did we not have a research station? Okay, there's a clover above us. Oh, here it is. All right, so let's analyze some things here. We have some weevil meat, which is going bad. Let's go and analyze it. We only have 4 charges at the moment. We can find some more. They also recharge over time. Ant bait, weevil shield, stuffed weevil, and weevil wall mount. And then we get an upgrade. Awesome. So we have unlocked level 1. We have a clover hood, clover poncho, clover shin guards, arrow, and a war. Wait, what? A war hammerlet. Oh, I remember playing as a heavy class, kind of like in the previous game. That was a lot of fun, using just a giant melee weapon to bonk ants and other bugs. So we've stuffed aphid, poor thing, aphid wall mount, and aphid slippers. Okay, so we need to be. I actually need to think about what I want to scan here. We have gnat meat. Mite fuzz might be a good one, and this might be a good one. So I think I might do those. We also have the mite fangs. Oof, options. I'm gonna go with the mold stock because we might get some more lighting and stuff like that. We got, okay, sconce, torch, and a glow stick. So we can make the glow stick now. Perfect. Okay. And then one more thing, the mite fuzz. I think I'm gonna go with that. And then we'll have recharge over time. It says 17 minutes, we'll have another one. And we have mighty muffs, stuff mite, and a mite wall mount. All right, good stuff. All right, so we'll come back once we have some more charges. I probably should have waited so we could scan a clover, but we can see there's a clover. I think it was helping us out here. There's one over here. We can kind of see it over there. Let's put our torch away because that will use it. Put that up. And there's our clover. All right, so let's go ahead and chop that down. Should be like 1 hit. Nope, 2 hits. Okay, so probably be surprised. 3 hits. Got some mushrooms. Where my clovers go? There they are. Look at those. All right, so wait. That was 3, but we have 1 of 5. Oh, no, there it goes. Just a little bit of delay. So 1 more should do it. There's 1, 2, 3. Now then. Question for the game. Do I need to make a crafting bench? Build a roasting spit. Okay, so I want to find a nicer spot to kind of set up camp. I mean, this is kind of a flat area. We can kind of set up like a base camp, and it's near a scanner down there. And it's up high, so we might go for that. I don't think there's any mites nearby. So just in the meantime, I think this is where I'll kind of set up camp. It's kind of out in the open. Don't have to worry too much. So let's go ahead and see. Not
Let's
that.
see.
No, we don't want to see that yet. I'm going to see if I can build a lean-to yet. I don't think we actually can. It was actually asking me to build a spit, so we might want to do that first. So I'm going to figure out what I need to do, and then I'll kind of bring you guys back. Okay, so our water's getting low, and I didn't build anything just yet because I think we need to do something else, but I need water. So what's really cool, you can actually find dew on, clean dew on these grass stalks, and you can actually just hit it once with a chopping, with that, what's it called, an axe, and then you just have clean water. So we're gonna go and grab that water, and there we go, we're feeling a lot better. I think we need to get, so yeah, it says it wants us to purchase the upgrades there, so I think that's what we're gonna go do, because I don't think I can build anything yet until I'm having maybe a rock or something. I don't know. But yeah, okay, can we just grab multiples? Nah. All right. Let's go in here. Let's see. Let's purchase our upgrade, Ranger Station, Omni Tool. And I think it wants us to get both. So let's get the shovel. We need grass seed, so we can't do that one. But we can get the shovel. Actually, no. This is the hammer. So let's get the hammer. We'll upgrade that. And then we need the shovel. And we need a grass seed. So I need to find one of those. So gonna go back out and explore. We need to purchase the Omni shovel. So let's go find a grass seed real quick. And I guess we just chop down grass maybe, or maybe we uncover it with the shovel. No, we have to have the seed to make the shovel. We can build a lean-to now. Okay, wait. All right, I'm gonna go see if I can find a grass seed real quick. Okay, so we found a ceremony pamphlet. And just like anything, it's a kind of a, what's a landmark, and we'll have a little bit of dialogue for it, and we're still near here. So it's getting dark. I'm going to go ahead and build the lean-to, and I found out that there's a literal build menu, so you just hit B, and you have the build menu. Roasting spit is here. So we're just going to have a nice little setup here. We're going to put that there, and then we have to bring the right resources for it, and then we're going to build a lean-to. So I'm just going to kind of spin that around real quick, and we'll have our nice little camp. We're going to be slipping on a rock. It's fine. We'll be okay. So we need sprigs, and we need all that. So very good. So we can build a fire and a little bit of light. We have raw science for doing that, which is good. I didn't know where the grass seed is yet, but it's getting dark, and I don't think we want to stay out much later. We can always cook a little bit. So I'm going to cook whatever food we have here. So we're going to put that on there. We're going to put that on there. We're going to put that on there. I think it's 3 things. Yep. And we're just going to let that cook and almost, yeah, set your respawn point. So use, set respawn point. So we'll respawn here if we die. We need to kill some gnats. I saw an objective for that. So I'm going to let these cook real quick, and then we'll probably get ready to go to bed and try looking for the stuff in the morning. Okay, so our gnat meat is ready, so we're going to grab those off the spit. Very good. We're not that hungry yet, so I am going to save this, and we do have a amount of time until that stuff expires. So we look at our inventory, and you can see its expire meter reset after we cooked it, so that's a good thing. Can I stack that? Oh, I can. Nice. Is there an auto stack? There was a sort, which I do love the sort. Does the sort auto stack? Didn't really check. Those can't stack anymore, so can I split stacks? So split, is it control shift? No, that's not how you split. What is bind? Oh, duh. All right, come on, Stapes, you can do it. All right, so we have a couple different objectives. Tough luck just popping up in our menu, and it'll just kind of give us a thing, so we need to still purchase our Omni Shovel, so we still need to look for that. But for right now, it's dark. I don't want to go exploring in the dark. We have our caterpillar friend, and we're just going to call it a night. Okay, so it's early morning. We need to find and eat food. We are hungry, which is why we made this stuff, so we can just say
Better
consume.
than most protein shakes, actually.
Really, I don't believe you, but anyway. All right, so we've had a little bit of food, but we are thirsty, so we need to find another bit of dew, and I see it right there. So let's go and collect that real quick. Hit the stalk. Dew's gonna fall. We're gonna grab that real quick. No, come back. There we go. Perfect.
Dominate.
All right, so now our objective, we need to analyze a grass plank at the research analyzer and build a trail marker. We have a trail marker, so we can say, hey, this is base right now. We're gonna put that right there next to the tent. Can I relocate? There we go. And then I want to spin around, and that should be good enough. Yeah, I like that. All right. So we need 2 sprigs, which we should be able to easily find right here and right here. So build that real quick. What is this? Plant fiber. We'll grab that because that's good for bandages and stuff. We got our trail marker, so we got that. Set a custom marker in your trail marker. So we can say set custom marker, and we're going to say this is home for right now. Very basic home, but it's home. It's our home. Use blue because I like that. And there we go. So close. That's home. And we completed the objective for more raw science. At least I hope that's what we get. Yes, maybe. I don't know what that gave us. Anyway, so we got food, we got water. Now we need to find the grass seed, which I'm still unaware of where I need to go find it, but I'm sure I'll find it at some point. Okay, so the game didn't want me to research a grass blade, so I'm going to do that. At least I think I can do that. So yeah, equipment and hauling, so we're going to do that. Grass plank. Go and see what we got. And then we're going to analyze some of the other stuff that we have as well that we didn't get to yesterday. So we got a workbench, finally. That's what we need. And then we got a bunch of stuff to build our first base. All right, so let's go ahead and let that rank up. Let's go ahead and do a clover leaf, because I think we might need to do that for our armor. Oh, nope, we just get a storage basket and some plant fiber. Perfect. And then let's do the needle. And then lastly, the ant fangs. Got a nifty needle. What is a nifty needle? Can I see what that is? No? Okay, that's fine. And then we almost have a level up. I don't know if the fangs are going to do it, or the mite fangs. Sorry, not ant fangs. We actually beat them ant. And we get the mighty claws. I'm assuming that's a melee weapon, which are, well, obviously it's a melee weapon, but I'm assuming a fist weapon, which would be kind of cool. And that gives us our upgrade. Awesome. So we unlock level 2. We have a larva lance, a canteen, and a water container, so we can start collecting water. All right, very good. We can't research anymore, so we're not done with that, but I do have this blade of grass, and I did find out earlier, you can just kind of huck these things. You just kind of send them flying, so there they go. All right, so still on the journey for the grass seed, but yeah, right now we can build a workbench, so I'm going to go back up here. And I don't know if I want to set up base yet. We might go ahead and set up just like a little small thing up here. Might go ahead and try to build it as fast as I can, just like a little overlook. And because usually you can have walls and stuff and build on top of them, but We'll see what we get to with that. But like I said, I'm going to build our workbench first. That way we can just have a little bit more crafting. So I need to gather some grass planks and some sprigs, and then we can build that. Okay, so we've got everything we need for our crafting bench. So we're just going to set that guy down, put him right there. Perfect. And then we just need to place everything, and boom, done. All right, so workbenches needed to craft more complex items. Interact with it, open your workbench menu. So we can finally build us some gear. So let's go ahead and build the clover hood. I'm going to make that. Perfect. We need to have some more rope and leaves. So I'm going to go out and collect some more of that so we can actually get a full set of gear. And we can decide if we want the aphid slippers or if we want clover shin guards, because I don't think we can have both, which I feel like we should be able to have both. I could be wrong, but we either get the quickness or we get lucky break. And you can see each one has gear set. So dodging uses less stamina, which could be very good. Or we just run faster. So I might do two, like a clover poncho, clover hood, and then the aphid slippers for us to run faster. So we need to find some raw aphid meat for that. And we need to find some clover leaves. So go out and gather that real quick. Shouldn't take long. And I'll be right back. All right, so I found our aphid. We also have an ant, though. I don't think we have to worry about them, though. I think they're pretty passive. But we're going to go and get this aphid. Boom. Perfect. Oh, nope, I don't want to chop that down. We just want that. Nope. Okay, I can see how... There we go. I can see how not having, like, your dedicated gear in your hand, like, you don't want to do a certain thing. Because, like, right there, I was wanting to pick up the aphid, but I kept hitting the grass blade. So you have to kind of have your cursor in the right place. I can see we're not having the dedicated tool in your hand could get annoying, but I think this is a better change overall. So we have the aphid meat, so let's go ahead and craft this. We have the clover leaf. And now we have the clover, the slippers, not clovers. And there we go. All right, so the game wants me to equip a piece of armor, which we did. And then I think if we look at inventory, we can see that we need to equip our clover hood. So there's that. And we don't have anything in our other hand, or we can, but we don't have a trinket either. But we do have everything else, so we can move a little bit quicker, which is good. And now we need to purchase the Omni Shovel upgrade as our main goal, which we still haven't done because we still haven't found a grass seed yet. So I'm not going to build a base yet just because we don't really need to, and who knows what we might find. We might find a better place, but I don't want to get too cozy just yet. Okay, so we finally found a grass seed. At least I think I did. I just started chopping down all kinds of grass stalks, and we finally found it. So we can now go purchase the Omni Shovel upgrade. So I'm going to head over and do that. We also killed our first ant. I was by accident. He just kind of walked in front of me as I was doing something, and he just kind of died. So there was that. So we collected our first ant parts as well, which we have 4 analyzer charges. So let's go and do that. We have a ant part. Go and use as much as we can here and find out as much as we can. So we can now make knee guards, arm guards, and I stuffed red worker ants. All right, fine. I guess we'll have stuffed worker ants at some point. And then we have some gnat fuzz. Let's see what we can make out of it. We can make a stuffed gnat. All right. I don't know how I feel about turning the wildlife into stuffed animals, but you know, that is what it is. So let's go in here. Let's go ahead and get the upgrade to our shovel. Actually, not even upgrade. Let's go ahead and get our shovel. And then we have the Omni wrench, so that'll help us repair things. We need one more red ant part and then some clay, which we should be able to make relatively soon. But we did what we needed to do. We have the Omni shovel. And now we can move on to our next objective. So what is that? Follow Sloane's coordinates. All right, so let's go ahead and find out what that is. So where are Sloane's coordinates on my map? And I haven't built a base, like I said. I'm still waiting on getting all that done. So we do have coordinates there. Ooh, okay. So can I tag that? Hide in game. Okay, no, I can't. So it's already tagged as an objective. Granted, I don't see it anywhere. Am I missing something? Well, it's in that general direction. I know to go there, so let's go ahead that way. It's kind of back where we came from, to be honest. That's back at the lab, so I guess we'll see what's there when we get there. Okay, so I followed the coordinates, and it looks like we're going back to that hole that I saw earlier when we exited the lab over there. So, also, what is going on underneath this? What is all of that? Oh, that's a power cable. Oh, why is it clear like that? That's kind of cool, but it almost looked like a tube. Huh. Interesting. Anyway. So you discovered Snack Bar Anthill. Oh boy. I mean, I hope this is the coordinates because right now, I don't know about this. So let's go ahead and equip our torch because might as well. We do have our slime molds torches, but we can't make the glow stick because we need snap and sprigs, but it's fine. The ants don't seem to attack us as long as we don't attack them. We only have 1 torch as well. Do I have enough to make another? I think so. Nope, that was the wrong one. All right, so hit 5 again. Z. No, we don't have enough, so we need to save our torch if we can, but I'm going to use it and see what happens. This is a red ant egg. I'm going to nab that. Probably scan it later. Let's see what's over here. I need a red ant to get through that stuff, but there's some moral science behind it. Okay, what else is down here? All right, so we're gonna go down tunnel number 2, and looks like I can't get through. Oh, no, I can get here down here now. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and bust through this. All right, one down. We're gonna get a bunch of pebbles for this, which I'm perfectly fine with. Never gonna have enough resources until your bag's full, I guess. So grab that. Anything else? Our torch is about halfway through, so I'm not trying to rush this, but I'm also trying not to take my time.
Soldier ant. Each one made it through a grueling ant boot camp.
Really? Okay, so yeah, these guys are gonna attack us. Whoa. Okay, and also something new I noticed is that the weapons actually spark when you do that, so I don't know if it's like a perfect charge. I think we perfect parried that, maybe? I don't know. Oh, maybe it breaks them. Okay. Kind of a door now. Oh, okay, we got hit, it's fine. I wonder if it's like a perfect timing thing with this attack, because I can hold it, or if that's just letting me know it's ready to go, or if I perfectly do it. I don't know. I have to read up on that. But we can harvest the remains. We got some mandibles. All right, so that'll be a good thing to scan. Maybe get some weapons out of that. And we got an acid gland. I don't know if that's going to give us our first, like, kind of typing, but there is weapon typings and stuff like that.
Happy, but we did find our missing staff.
Oh, we actually found a skeleton
Maybe
this time.
Got an ID card somewhere?
So this is 427. I don't remember who 427 was. We have a note. We have their stuff. New Omni-Tool shovel upgrade. Okay, congratulations. You've been selected to trial Omniant Practical Technologies, Park Division's brand new Omni-Tool digging attachment. Revisit the nearest ranger station to unlock upgrades for your standard issue Omni-Tool. This new attachment allows you to dig up soil samples, find underground delicacies, and bury your deceased colleagues in the event of their untimely demise. Okay. You'll be required to provide some vegetation samples to purchase this upgrade. Raw science is not included. Be your best and our best. Sincerely, Mrs. Sloan Belmont. Okay, yeah, I don't trust her. That's not something you send to an employee. Yikes. And then we also have, I think, the tape as well.
I am dead tired. I'm dead tired of credit being taken for my work. All these backstabbers in the taming program. It's like they don't even care if we succeed in riding insects. They're hiding the eggs so they can steal my hatchery design. Oh, I know it. Well, I can hide my work too. Nobody would think to look here.
Really? Well, I think I know what this is then. All right, so we got buried treasure. Dig that out. Let's open that, and there it is. So what do we have here? We have a mycologist token. With this in your hands, your contributions to ant science are finally being recognized. Okay, so we have ant damage. Oh, we have plus ant damage and damage resist down. Okay, that's fine. And then we have the snack bar turbo optical disc. All right, so I'm assuming we need that to access the research. And I'm assuming this is also our first trinket that we can equip. And so it is. All right, so we do more damage to ants now. Perfect. Oh, I love this. It's like a survival RPG, and it's just so good. So good. All right, so we found what we need through down here. I don't think there's anywhere else we can go. We need to find a terminal somewhere. I don't know if we need to go back. Where's the game wanting us to go? So back there. I am going to go check the other tunnel because we didn't see what's there, but otherwise, I think we're pretty much done here. Ah, so we did find something. We found the milk molar, and it's a yoked girth milk molar. Oh boy, there's a joke somewhere in there. All right, so let's go and get that, and I think that should give us something special here. So let's grab that. You found a milk molar, and now we can open our scab and take a look at that. So we have our milk molars over here, and we have one available. All right, so we can go ahead and do max health, max stamina, hunger, thirst drain, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. This allows us to not worry about this as often. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this one first. It sure is. Thank you, narrator. All right. I think that's all that was down tunnel number 3. There was an ant. We found a donut chunk that was quite disgusting, like one of these right here. Yeah, here's the animation for you. Yummy. We have cookie sandwich bits. That kind of goes towards our hunger a little bit. You can see our hunger meter going down on, up in the left there. And then we'll just eat all that. Sorry, ants. I didn't mean to take all your food. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the research base, and then we're going to see what this research disc gives us. All right, so we made it back to the research base. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and scan some stuff here. We have the ant mandibles and the acid pouch, so we're going to go and do that. And I don't think it's actually set like minutes in our time. I think it's the in-game time. So we have Crimson Saber, Workers' Comp, Stuffed Red Ant Soldier, and a Wall Mount. So we got that. Let our brain power go up. And then we have the Acid Gland, which I'm curious what's going to give us here. So we got Bug Rubber and Astonishing Acid. Okay. I think those are actually I think those are, especially like the shiny needle that we also had. I think they're trinkets that we can get. So that's what they're for. All right, so last thing we need to do is insert snack bar turbo optos into the terminal, which I think it's the ranger station. So yeah, there we go.
It's a mess, but there's some gems in the mess.
So indicated on your map are locations of other optical discs and lost data. Return to them any ranger station to unlock new recipes and blueprints. Okay, I'm coming. I'm reading. Jeez. What do you want?
I thought you might be dead. Have you made contact with our missing researcher?
Yeah, they're dead. I found a body in an anthill.
That is so awful. Oh gosh.
You sound so
I will
concerned.
make arrangements with our funerary services.
Oh, terrible. Oh, so terrible. Ominent has funerary services?
Thank you for letting me know.
It completely
Let's
ignores
not
us.
dwell on it too much.
Really? Sorry to the family and
I
such.
saw you recovered data from our domestication program.
You're what now?
Listen, I won't bore you with the details, but we ran experiments on insect taming.
In the park?
The installations were set up right near the onboarding facility inside an anthill. In case you'd like to visit.
It might come in
With
handy.
your help, we might be able to complete this research.
Okay. Have you found Burgle's head?
I'm sorry, nothing so far. Why not test this new domestication method in the meantime?
So it sounds like we're going to be able to ride an ant. Okay,
That's
fine.
the spirit. Now let's get started.
What do I do?
First, you'll have to get this new blueprint from the ranger shop at the terminal.
Okay. Ominent has an employee store.
Yeah, employees exchange raw science for fun stuff. It's like a game that everybody wins.
She's so, I feel like she's condescending in the way she talks. Oh, Lord. All right, see you later. Okay, so buy hatchery blueprints at the ranger station. So science shop, and we want the hatchery blueprints. So a cozy spot to hatch eggs found in the wild. Red soldier ant buggy. This reg will hatch a red soldier ant buggy. So we need certain things. And then ant nest, a cozy resting spot for tame soldier ants. They love it in there. Huh. This is new stuff. I like this. All right, so let's go and grab that.
And riding it around?
And then
would be a killing machine.
let's get multi-story bases. That would be good. Grass stairs, sprig railing, grass floors. We do want some grass floors, clover roofs, pebbles, furnishings. I don't think we need to do that just yet. I think I'm going to get cooking 101 in the the hatchery. All right, so we've gotten that. So now we need to build a hatchery. What do we need for a hatchery? So we need an acorn top, an acorn shell, mite fuzz, and weed stem. So we need our, I'm assuming we actually might need to upgrade to our Omni tool. So we need roach shrunk, blueberry leather, no, so not yet. Okay, so we need to build a hatchery, so I'm gonna go gather those things. We need to get a acorn, we need to get a weed stem. So there's a weed stem right here, for example, but last time we weren't able to do this. Yeah, we need to find something else for that. So is there another way for me to find weed stems? Unless we can find, oh, wait a minute. Yes, there is. I do remember there is weaker weeds, and I think there's one right there, maybe? I think this is technically a weed. Let's check. That's a oh, no, it's just a taller clover. All right, well, I tried. So we need to find weed stems, but I'm not entirely sure. I think there's like I said, the smaller weeds, but we need to find those. The dandelion, yeah, here we go. This is what we're looking for. And I think these should give us some weed stems, and then we should be able to build from there. But we have to carry those. We'll have to carry back to base, and then we'll have to go find our acorn. So I'm going to go and gather the necessary resources for the hatchery. I'll be back with you guys. All right, so I found our first acorn. We are being attacked by mites. We're kind of like right above the cave where we went to go into that secret entrance to the lab. I went towards a tree because I figured, you know, hey, I'm going to find acorns under a tree. And sure enough, we kind of got closer to a tree and we found the acorn. So we're going to grab that. So what are we missing now? So we're still missing a couple more shells and we need some more mite fuzz. So I got to kill some mites, got to find some shells. There's our mite right there. So we completed that. So I just need to find me a couple more acorns. We can see something moving. That's the ladybug. Ooh, we found some raw science. Yeah, I still just got to find those acorns. So I'm going to keep heading to the tree, see what we can find. Grab this raw science. Oh, there we go. Good. And there we go. Raw science.
Sweet, sweet science.
There's some more up there as well. So yeah, I'm going to go look around these branches, these leaves. There's probably going to be acorns around here. Maybe. There's also spider webs. So, you know, that's also a very good sign. Exactly what I want to see moving towards this area. It is getting dark, so I'm going to try not to stay out too long. Oh boy. Hi, bud. I did find my acorns, but I sure found something else with it. And we cannot fight that right now.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
That
yeah.
orb weaver.
Oh, yeah.
Varsity level bug.
Yep, we're not doing that just yet. So I'm going to see. Oh, boy, there's our first spider. Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can find anything that's gonna help us get. I mean, we're gonna have to probably sneak around, or at least not go for this, because I think he's gonna go around, come down. Yeah, sure enough. All right, so we just need to stay out of his vision, and we need to try to get over here and grab these as quickly as possible, because he's gonna go up, and I think we should be able to grab this as long as we don't get caught in the webs. All right, get off my acorns, because that's exactly what we need right there. So we need to go in there, smash the milk roller, smash those 2 acorns, and then get out. Come on, buddy. It's getting dark, too, which is not great. They should go to sleep. Oh, no. No. Yep, you go to sleep. No. Okay. Okay, please get away from the acorns. No. Please. All right, well. Okay, oh, all right. Here's our opportunity. Oh, I'm not. Nope, nope, nope. Don't trust that. All right, so I'm going to go find some acorns elsewhere. I just don't think we can deal with this yet, so I'm going to run. Oh, yeah, that's why we're running. Okay, running, running, running. Go away. We're good. Oh, his eyes are red and he is angry. All right, so I've disturbed his peace and I'm leaving. Nope, I will leave you alone if you leave me alone. Well, please, no. Nope, nope, we're good. We're good. We're chill. We're good. We can be friends. We don't have to fight. And I'm running back to our base. Yep, we're not doing that right now. Nope, nope, nope. We're going to have to find some acorns elsewhere because we can't handle that. It's nighttime and we just can't handle that at the moment. All right, so we got away. It was kind of touch and go there for a second, but at least we know where some acorns are. We just got to go head towards that area. Oh, that was terrifying. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and use the lean-to, sleep till morning, and call it a day. Okay, so it's early morning again. We're still alive, thankfully. And we do have the weed stems. I did find that dandelion, and we do have the weed stems. I think we needed, what, 5 of them? We need 6 of them. So I need to find another dandelion. But guys, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call this here. It's been a ton of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know down below if you want to see more. I will gladly play more for you because honestly, I'm having a ton of fun. Next time we can build the egg hatchery, we can try to find the ants and see what that's gonna do for us. Maybe we'll get our first mount for the game. There's a Mr. Caliper going by. But like I said, if you have any feedback for you, I greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, hope you guys have a great rest of your day wherever you may be. As always, thank you for spending your time here, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.